All right, we got to talk about the Direct. We're not going to go into detail about what was in the Direct. This is coming out a day later. There's 1,000 videos out there you can go watch right now where they can tell you what was in it. We know what was in it. What I want to talk about more is what wasn't in it. I'm way more concerned with what we didn't see than what we did. I'm not saying that this Direct was bad. It really wasn't bad. It was fine. Was it the greatest Nintendo Direct ever? No. Was it the greatest partner Direct ever? Probably. We're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into a few other things. I think we have more to come very soon, and I mean a lot more. I think we're gonna get another Direct, and I also think there's gonna be something else announced really, really soon. We're jumping right into this one, guys, but do me a favor, look down in the description. There's a link there to my Twitch. We're over there streaming all the time. We stream here on YouTube now too, so either place you want to catch us will be there. But make sure you go down there in the description, click that link. Follow me over there. You can win a free Switch game of your choice. We do that every month. Again, link in the description. Now on with this video. I do want to take just a second and talk a little bit about the partner Direct. Yeah, we got some cool stuff. I will say the standouts for me, Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. That's not my type of game, but the little bit of gameplay that they showed at the Direct yesterday was really good. I'm excited to see what Ubisoft shows, but I thought that was one game that stood out. Ubisoft told us the date the day before, so that kind of ruined that, which is fine. But I think the other one that really stood out, Sonic Frontiers. I think that game looks really good. Now that they've shown a lot more of it, it keeps getting better and better every time I see it. I said that when we were watching the Direct live. Like, this actually looks cool. So those were the two standouts for me. There were some other good stuff. Persona 5, which is great for people who like those games. There were other things. Just honestly, I don't want to sound like I hated the Direct. I didn't hate the Direct. I thought it was good. It was definitely the best partner Direct that we've ever got. They told us more about Monster Hunter Rise, Sunbreak, which I don't think we really needed. But overall, it was the longest one yet, and it was the best one. But here's what I'm still having trouble understanding. The only other time that we've got these partner Directs was back in 2020, and you know why we got them, because Nintendo had nothing to show of their own. So they were still trying to push the games that were going to come to the Switch for the third-party companies. You try to keep everybody happy, try to keep the money rolling in, make sure game sales were happening, make sure system sales were happening. I get that. I understand that. We've been away from these partner Directs for a while, and I think this one, when you go back and look at it, what they were, because some of these things, some of the older ones were like 8 minutes. This thing was 25 minutes, had a lot of stuff in it. So I think we might be looking at something that is going to be sticking around, but I think it's going to be sticking around in a little bit different capacity. Now, as I said in the past, this was done because they didn't have anything, but that's not the case now. We didn't see some stuff that I would consider third-party stuff that we absolutely have to see sometime soon. Now, could they drop this on Twitter? Yeah, but there's quite a few of them, and I don't think they're going to do that. I think we are going to get another new kind of Direct. I think we're going to get a Nintendo-focused Direct. Maybe not fully Nintendo-focused, but maybe, like I said, there's a partner Direct. Maybe there's going to be a general Direct that's a little more general as far as just Nintendo stuff, a little bit of third-party stuff, because the one thing I really thought we would see that we didn't, and I know it's a Nintendo exclusive game, but it's not a Nintendo game, and that is Bayonetta 3. We didn't see anything about it. That one really surprised me. The fact that we didn't see that really surprised me. I thought we'd probably see something about Silk Song. Didn't see that. And I understand that we saw a little bit of that during the Xbox show, but still no date. Honestly, I thought we'd see the date at a Direct. I think we'll see the date at a Direct still. But there are a lot of other third-party games we still haven't heard much about. One being Hogwarts Legacy. Haven't really heard anything about the Switch version of that. I know it's going to be a different date than the rest of the games. It always is. We're not going to get it day and date with PlayStation and Xbox. Star Wars Hunters is one that I thought we were going to hear a lot of information on as well. Didn't hear anything about that. So there's still a lot of stuff to talk about. Even more that I'm not even thinking about right now. And I will stand on this hill. I will die on this hill. We are getting a Zelda game in 2022. I don't care what anybody says. We're getting a Zelda game in 2022. And now Jeff Grubb is saying that he is basically 100% sure that we're getting the Metroid Prime remake this year. And I can tell you right now, there's absolutely no way that we are going to see a game like that, a game that big and that hyped, especially after what we saw with Metroid Dread. That game was hyped. Metroid Prime remake would probably be even more hyped, and it's gonna start the hype train back up for Metroid Prime 4. There's absolutely no way they're gonna tell us about that at a September Direct and then put it out this year. That's not enough lead up. That's not enough marketing time. They're not gonna do that. But my biggest thing about this entire situation is the year is already pretty packed, but we're missing stuff. Not every month right now really has a big release, and that's kind of what I expect from Nintendo in 2022. Maybe not 2020, maybe not 2021, but we're definitely getting back into the point where, especially towards the end of the year, we should be having a big release at least once a month from them. That's the way it used to be. That's the way it needs to be again, and I'm sure they want to get there. So I honestly think we are going to see another Direct. I don't think this was it. I think we're going to see one possibly next week, maybe not. I think July, probably. I think we're still going to see the September one as well. I think maybe early July. For some reason, I just really feel like we're gonna see it next week, and I'm gonna go out on a limb here, and I could be totally wrong, and if I am, I am. But I have this feeling, and I don't have any inside information, so don't take this any other way than me having a feeling. This is not from Nintendo. This is not any type of leak, any type of rumor really whatsoever. I really think in 2 weeks that we are going to see the Switch Lite OLED announced. 2 to 3 weeks, that's when we're gonna see it. It's going to be in July, I think. If it's not, okay, I lose. I think we are going to see that in July. I think it just makes sense. I think they get all these games they want out of the way, then talk about the hardware. They did the same thing last year. If you remember, we thought we were gonna see the Switch Pro, which ended up being the Switch OLED. We thought we were gonna see that at E3, and they actually waited a week, and we saw it the week after E3. Now, we do know that Nintendo doesn't always follow patterns like that. I'm well aware of that, but lately they kind of have been a little bit more. So I don't know, guys. That's really all I have. I just wanted to put my thoughts out there, get a conversation started down in the comments. Let me know. Are we getting another Direct? I think we are. If you think so, what are we gonna see? And what do you think about this crazy idea? Switch Lite OLED. I think it's happening. Who knows? But that's all I have for this one, guys. Remember, my Twitch is linked below. Make sure you go follow me over there. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please leave a like. Make sure you're subscribed. See you in the next one.